Why does it really stay for us? So that's a Rosa. That's like different than a rose. Interesting. Hey, what up? Welcome in. Lunch live. Lunch live. I saw you 2 minutes and then you dipped. Yeah, I was like not feeling it last night. I was just kind of tired. Crack went open with the boys. God, this is so good. I really need to stop buying these, but whatever. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. I've been busy. I don't drink any drinks, so you're not missing out on much. What's up, Chloe? Don't make me feel bad, Martha. Gosh darn it. They get me with all the bunch of BS that they have on them. These have like electrolytes. It's not like a Red Bull as much. Like there's no like sugar and stuff. There's like a bunch of BCAAs and B vitamins or whatever. It has my sodium, magnesium, potassium. It's called Rainbow Sherbet. Coenzyme Q10. So again, that's kind of how they get me with these sort of things. Like I've never been one to drink like a Monster Energy drink or anything. But sometimes, you know, they'll get me with these mother effers. But I also do like pre-workout, so like really am I one to judge that much? Probably not. It's windy here, but it's like 50, 60 degrees out, so pretty nice. Def can't complain. How's work going? Work's going all right. I had a busy morning. I had a very front-heavy morning, which I'm going to be real. I don't know the rest of you guys, but like I can kind of like do all my work that I get, like all the meaningful, you know, measurable work done in like an hour and a half. I like measured myself. I went through like 12 leads or 13 leads and I did it in 54 minutes. And that was just me like burning through it, like get it all done, get all the information I needed. I'm like, I had an 8-hour day. So yeah, got a bunch of proposals out. That was like 12 of them. And 12 of them in less than an hour. Like that's pretty crazy. I try to get 10 out a day, but this one was zero. People responding to me. I was able to like kind of like get it going, but I had to teach myself to work slower for real. My thing is like I would do that, Martha, but like I just don't care that I don't look busy sometimes because nobody tells me I need to look busy. You know what I mean? Like everyone's usually pretty chill. That's the nice thing about like a cardio ship and stuff, I guess. I don't know. So like I try to like I kind of create busy work for myself sometimes. Like don't get me wrong, but I am also just like on my phone sometimes, and like I don't care too much. So I don't know. It's a little bit of both, but I'm like I think people know that I'm busy when I'm busy, so you know I feel like that guy buys me good grace. Like when I'm in it, I'm in it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I would lock in a little bit more if my boss was like that for sure. I feel like nobody like wants to tell me to like kind of get to work sort of deal. So I don't know. It's really not worth me to have the coat on. Ugh. Jacket, whatever. Ugh. You're mad fine. Hey, thanks so much. Thank you. W cut. It definitely makes me look kind of younger, sharper. I look good in blue, thank you. But I go back and forth on haircuts. The thing is, I have like kind of a small head. So, like if you saw me in person, like, I don't know. I kind of have a small head, so I'm like, I kind of like when my hair is longer. I kind of like, she's like, sharper? I don't know. I can't have it too short is just all I'm saying. Never catch me with a buzz cut. Yeah, thanks, Dylan. I appreciate it. I think so too. This is like I think we're going on week 2 since I've gotten my hair cut. So, that would probably check. What's up, Gene? Welcome in. Don P. Afternoon. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the hot me. Anna says hi. What's up, Anna? Getting all the cuties in today, huh? All you fine MFers. Part of my language. Let's see. 10 calories per can. Not terrible. I mean, better than some sodas, right? It's like... Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. You're very attractive. Hey, thanks, Anna. Right now I'm on my lunch break, so I'm just kind of chilling, sitting in my car. It's super windy out. Those are bad for you. Okay, Shadow Hunter. First Martha, then you. We get it, you know. You know what else is bad for us? Probably everything of modern life is bad for us. I'd like to see how you live, Shadow Hunter. Ugh. Shadow Hunter said it's bad for you. Dude, what are you guys on? I read those kill muscle growth. I don't really care. I think a lot of things like kind of kill muscle growth. I used to vape a lot when I was younger, in like my early 20s or whatever. And I'm so glad I quit nicotine and stuff like that. That was the toughest habit I've ever had to break. If you're going through like nicotine, addiction right now and vaping addiction and stuff like that, like I feel you, because now that's something that really kills gains and kind of muscle growth and stuff. But yeah, anyways. All right, wait. Sarah, hey, thanks for the, hey, it's a little pony thing. It's kind of fun. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sarah. It's all fun games. All right. Marianne says, what would you do with the money if you won a lottery? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm 28, so I feel like I look pretty good. But again, like quitting nicotine, quitting alcohol, staying hydrated. Like I think everyone's like, you look young for your age. I'm like, I think people just kind of like look older than they're supposed to. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I have some good genetics, but I feel like the most people can like, if they kind of cut down some weight and like pick up good habits again, they can like look a decade younger. I firmly believe that about everybody. Wait, no, I kind of liked Marianne's question there though. That was a good one. Do with the money. So first of all, if you won the lottery, and I've like watched a lot of videos on it, because I'll get delusional whenever it hits like $1 billion or whatever the fuck, and be like, all right, I have to buy a ticket. And then I'll just like start being deluded about like what I would do. But just from like what like attorneys tell me, who people are like financial advisors and stuff, everyone says get the lump sum. And I went back and forth on that, but I think that's probably the right way to go. So, you can like get in payments and like installment payments like every year or so. But I think you get the lump sum. Yeah, they only tax, exactly, Shadowhunter. They only tax you once. And it's also like a guaranteed thing, right? Like you just never know what's going to happen. And with inflation, like down the line, I don't know. It's just like, take the money now. You can invest it too. Like, again, just, it's going to be more worth your while to take the lump sum, get it taxed now, whatever, that's fine. But, then I would just put it in assets. I do not understand. I get how there's like some idiots out there, not to be judgmental, but I do not understand how like you win a high caliber lottery, like the Powerball or something like that, and then you just go broke. I'm like, seriously? You didn't talk to one person that was like, hey man, maybe I would buy stocks. Like maybe I would like invest in some companies, invest in real estate, I have no idea how they blow it. They gotta be getting scammed or something. Like, how are you blowing it? Also, I've heard what you're supposed to do is like cut like a certain percentage and like give that to your friends and family, but like have that be a set sum too. Because otherwise people are going to keep kind of asking for you and stuff like that. Be like, all right, here from one of my winnings, you lose half of it. Of that half of it, maybe like, 10 or 15% or however much you want to do. Spread it out, like write down a list of everyone you like want to donate to, and then just be done with that as well. Like, don't keep kind of going back with it. Same with the installments plans. Like, you don't want to just keep getting tax money like taken from you over time. I feel like that's kind of how you lose it too. So take the lump sum, give what you're going to give, do that all fast. And then do you mix energy drinks like this? I actually don't do creatine anymore. Get like 5 financial advisors. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like, because yeah, people are going to take advantage of you a little bit too. Like if you get a hedge fund advisor or whatever, like that is probably correct. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You also don't want to be paying unnecessarily for like a bunch of different people to tell you stuff. Like I would put a lot of money in like the S&P 500. That way I'm not like, penny pinching and looking at stocks and essentially just gambling, which is what you're doing. If you guys ever read like The Big Short or something like that from Michael Lewis, he'll tell you the best financial advice you can do is to just like put your money in like the S&P, get like an index fund. That's what I do. I just put my money in like a Vanguard or whatever, Charles Schwab, and just like let it sit. Like you don't have to do anything with it. It will appreciate over time. You're still investing, but you're not worried about like a stock price going up or the Dow's down today or whatever. And that sort of stuff over time, that'll be good for you as well. So I'd probably do more of that. I'd look into some more high yielding sort of funds. But you can play around with it a little too. But I would buy real estate too. I feel like that's a pretty good one. Like that would definitely appreciate over time, and that's less abstract and like subject to like geopolitical market forces. I don't know. I just like some stuff. I'm like I don't want to get all weird with stuff. Yeah, I think we should start cutting off fingers of any financial advisor that loses you money. No, I'm joking. Losing money is going to be part of it, right? It is the long run of those sort of things. But yeah, I think people kind of crack under the pressure, especially from like family, friends, people you've never heard from, strangers hitting you up for money. Like almost immediately, the third thing I was doing is like, you got to start looking for protection for like your loved ones and stuff like that. Unfortunately, like, I don't know, like that's something that I haven't really considered to that extent. Cause I'm like that, once it gets to that, then you're like, all right, like how, if your state allows you to remain anonymous and claim it, you certainly can do that. So anonymous winnings, if you can claim your lottery winning and remain anonymous, definitely do that. I think it's kind of bullshit that like you have to like, well, it's a given. I don't know. If you found out that like this guy won the lottery, but he's like a billionaire, he was buying like 10,000 lottery tickets, you'll kind of be like, that's come on. But it'd be good to know. So I don't know. I would remain anonymous if at all possible when you claim it. Yeah. Also, if you buy a lottery ticket, don't get in these weird legal situations where you're like, oh, well, I shared it with my girlfriend. She was the one that actually, checked in the ticket, and now we're fighting and she wants half of the money, but I bought the ticket. Like, no, if you bought the ticket or whatever, solely own it. Like, unfortunately, Connecticut doesn't. I think a lot of states don't allow anonymous reporting of winnings, unfortunately. But, yeah, I think I'm giving you guys great advice. If you ever win the lottery, like, first of all, do not fuck around with just like being in a situation where you're like, oh, I lost my ticket, or like it was close to the deadline, but it may not count. Like, no, report it immediately. Do it by yourself. If you bought it, like, go do it. Yeah, I don't know. The situations where it's like your girlfriend convinces you to buy it, so you buy it, but then you return it in, and then there's a whole fight. Like, try to avoid that situation if at all possible. If you go ahead and buy a lottery ticket, do not tell anyone you're doing that. Because you just don't want any lawsuits happening, and people will probably sue you anyways once they find out, which is unfortunate. You have to pay settlements probably, but yeah, don't get in weird situations. Report anonymously. Take the lump sum. Get financial help, so you're not like blowing through your money. Set a certain like portion aside so that you can just give it out to your, you know, friends, family, or whatever, but have it be done. All right. And make it known. Be like, hey, like, this is it. Like, if you guys blow through it, I'm not going to like hit you up with it. And stay firm, right? This is why like people will find out that you're a pushover. And it's like, you might think that's like, it's okay to help someone out once, but it's like, unfortunately, now you just know, now people know that like you can kind of get that from you. And it's like, even if you feel good about it, it's just like, again, it's like a conditioned response. You got to think of yourself as like an animal that's, you know, responding to things too, and like habits get formed that way. So, and then I don't know, not try to blow your money on a bunch of stupid shit, TBH. Yeah, but if you lose people because they're like asking you for money, we're talking about like financial winnings and stuff. Yeah, Martha, I don't know. Yeah, you got to learn to say no. If they're not going to be around, if you say no, like it's not gonna be helpful for you. Charities is good, but do your research on charities. Last thing you want to do is you donate to some charity and then it's just like, man, like who are you actually really paying for that? I don't know, start your own charity at that point, right? Like do whatever. Start an organization. But yeah, if you're doing charities, definitely like look into like good charities and not just donate to whatever. Yeah, exactly, Martha. It's like you don't know where stuff is going, so yeah, if you feel like you want to donate to your community, I would also say like keep it local. It's like yeah, you want to donate to Africa, refugees or whatever. It's like, okay, like do you know, like look around your community first. Like if you can donate to stuff like people in your community, it's going to be a lot more beneficial for you and your like life materially. So I would do that, really. I think I've seen you holy in my morning lives. Well, I don't really go on in the mornings too much. This is like the earliest time I go every day. It's like 12 Central. Anyways, that was a good conversation. That really got us going. Thank you for that. Whoever said that a while ago. I wonder if she's still here. I'm not even sure if she's there. Someone just like dropped that question and dipped. Thanks for the likes and the follows though, y'all. Oh, things got tense. That's a funny one, Ashley. I like it. But yeah, fortunately, most people don't have to worry about that stuff. But if you guys win the lottery, just remember me. I take Venmo. Actually, I don't know if there's like a limit for stuff like that too. I take checks. Pre-workout right now. No, I have my Rain energy drink. What's up, Patrick? Burley says, maybe. Remember that one time I complimented your headphones? I want 100 grand. But yeah, I think that's where people, unless you're like stupid, but I feel like people mostly lose their money because they start to get it sucked from people, from like people they know, right? It is that guilt, feature built into that. I guess my final words would say is just like set a big chunk of it aside that you can't touch for whatever reason. You know what I mean? I think it's also important just not to have access to some of it. That way, like you can't keep giving it out. And then you can like justify that, even if it's not true. Someone keeps asking, like, listen, like I set some aside, I can't touch it anymore. Like it's growing, it's on its own. Because yeah, people trying to extort you, that'd be bad. But if people physically can't extort you, or extort you by other means, that's good too. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. What's up, Max? Welcome in, dog. What's up, Kay? It's kind of tough to save nowadays too. I mean, I don't know what people are doing, but yeah, that's right. I totally forgot that it's taxable after a certain level. BRB working at the moment. Amberly, how dare you work during my lunch live? Is everyone it's nice there? We're how thirsty has chat been? I'm here now. No, we've been talking about lottery stuff, so it's been very, very tame. Are the travel pics in your second post all from the same place? No. So the travel pics, the first couple I think are from Albania, and then the kind of cloudy ones are in Prague, and then there's some from Berlin as well, like in Dresden, not Berlin rather. So Germany, and then London. So it's those 4 places. Yeah, there are some pretty good photos in there. I like that. That was like my solo traveling some years back. Yep, Prague. Oh, Prague was so fun. I had a great time in Prague. That was so fun. I went to a lot of Kafka museums rather. I went to this bar and they had like a robot like arm, like it was like the bartender was a robot. So it made me a Long Island iced tea. Like you just ordered from like a screen or whatever. And I was like pretty drunk. I was like walking around like Prague, just like, whoo, that was a good Long Island. It was sick. I would get like a bottle of wine and then just like go back to my room and stuff and like had some like cuisine and I would just go out and walk around. I'm not a big foodie, but like I love walking around. I would like walk all day. I would be gone, be like, oh, I'm gonna go walk and do stuff. The only problem is if you go alone, travel alone, it's kind of hard to get people to take photos of you. So I don't have a lot of photos of me. I have a couple. Also, like people that don't speak the language, so it's like, oh, okay. But no, I've got a lot of good photos from that trip for sure. Now I just want to go travel again. Yeah, Prague's beautiful. Well, because it wasn't destroyed in World War II, right? Like it was just like one of those preserved sort of cities from that time that wasn't affected by. That's why it's kind of nice that like that Paris was kind of the same way. It's like it sucks that France like surrendered super fast because they got blitzkrieg, but what happens then is that like they don't get a lot of their stuff destroyed. So if they could, yeah, I don't think a lot of people talk English. It's so funny. There's always some Indian guy in a head shop somewhere that speaks English, and I'm like, no matter where you are in the fucking world, there's like some guy working at a 7-Eleven who's Indian, which I'm just like, he was super chill. I remember just talking with them a lot. But yeah, still a lot of, Prague's still touristy. Don't get me wrong. Like if you just ask around enough and you get used to like, you don't have to speak the language. You just got to, keep talking to someone until they speak your language. You know what I mean? Just be like, oh, you don't speak English? Yeah, I've been to Paris before. It can be, not in recent years, for sure. It's been over a decade since I've been to Paris, but... but I'd love to do Germany again. Germany, yeah. Germans were interesting. Thanks for the follow. What is happening in this chat? I don't know. A lot of side conversations. Let's cut the side chatter, guys. Sounds kinky. Oh, all right. Weird. Y'all just gotta eat in a room. Martha's like, I'm sorry. I might open my my sunroof here. There we go. It's kind of nice having that open. Keep liking the lives. Thanks for the shares, Heart by Hearts. If you guys repost or share the live, it helps me get explored to new people. New people come in and they're like, hey, he's talking about financial advice or a cult. What's up, Bokina? Welcome in. It's been a while since you've seen Winter. I wonder what she's up to. The Discord's really taken off. We created a bunch of different channels. I feel like they're gonna get used. What's up, Jasmine? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I kind of regret that. That's a little too cold. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was gonna be a little warmer. Hey, what are you talking about in your Discord? A bunch of random stuff, honestly. I don't know. We got a bunch of channels going yesterday, so people like post stuff there more. Put the car and drive and go to work like a good boy. I'm already there, Broccoli. You sound far away. I'm gonna shut it. We just needed some air in here. It was kind of getting stuffy, but thanks for the rose. I smell the rose. Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the rose. Calendars, dude. I'm gonna get the calendars going. Trust. If anyone's a professional photographer, let me know. Surely there's got to be someone at some point that comes in and is just like, yeah, I do kinky, weird, like homosexual, photography. I'll be like, nice. All right, Amberly, way to not stay here for forever. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're at work. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, if anyone you know takes erotic photos, let me know. Talk, what? Thanks for the rose, Okina. Shaw can do it. That's right. Totally forgot her. Oh boy. What's up, MM? How y'all doing? If there was a zombie apocalypse, would you survive? Depends on the severity of it, I guess, for starters. I like to think that I'm like smart enough and like agile slash physical enough to survive, but would I want to survive? I don't know. Would I get bored? I don't know. I'm Odin. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's like that's a whole conversation for sure. Plans for the rest of the day is just to work. Happy Lent month. There's a whole month? Holy windy, guys. It is windy. Cheers. Are you Christian? No. I'm not Christian. It was 20 degrees Celsius. Are you saying Celsius, MM? Where are you from? Gotta give up something for 49 days. 40 days. I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, what could I give up for 40 days that like wouldn't put me over the edge at this point? I don't know. You're from Georgia. Like Georgia the country? I personally use. Yeah, it makes more sense, but we're like Americans, so we use Fahrenheit. I'm at the full health for the most part, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, makes sense. Are you in LA? I freaking wish. I'm in Iowa. Don't you say I say American State. Don't worry. Chug your C4. I'm still drinking my my Rain Energy. I'm more than halfway, or still more than half of it. What's there to do in Iowa? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But I'm in a place where there's like kind of stuff to do if there was anything to do. Believe in Christ, God will forgive you. No. 75 yesterday, today's 67, tomorrow 24. Damn. Who do I know here? I don't know. We're all strangers on the internet. Yeah, you probably know Jocelyn. Central Texas. Everybody's from Texas. I'm like spacing out. I'm your neighbor in Nebraska. Oh, okay. Nebraska. How's Nebraska going? You guys on the East Coast and stuff, you guys are just getting wrecked with like storms and stuff. The Midwest, we're just not having that. Like, we're chilling. I'm from North Carolina. Yeah, poor Jocelyn lives in Rhode Island. North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Rhode Island. Y'all just going through it. Oh my God. Yeah, I've never been to Rhode Island too. How big is your town? I'm like in a city kind of. I'm not in like a one that's like. Jocelyn's like, I recommend Newport. It's like, I recommend the one of the two cities. No, Jasmine, no dry scoop today because I got an energy drink. But I did stop by Hy-Vee yesterday and I did get my baby back. I got the blue one. I got the blue one. So, I like the green apple. The green apple was good, but I liked having the blue one back for sure. So, bro buys one of those every 2 days. I try to make them last me like 2 weeks. How dare you? Hy-Vee who LMAO. Don't take 3 at one time again. Yeah, facts. That was a little too much. It was like 3 like half scoops, but I'm like, yeah. That got me feeling weird. I have a fair amount to do, but again, it's like Iowa, so it's like not like quite the city. He was locked in after 3. I was locked into the hospital after 3. I don't know. What is going on? Trying to keep up with you guys. We're almost at, oh wait, we're at 6K likes. Let's try to get to 10K likes before the stream ends. I think. Still don't know what the likes do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't know if I ever got a clear answer back about what likes do. What are you guys going? Hey, what up, Michael? Thanks for the heart me. I feel like you guys are having a lot of side chats today. I don't know what to say. Which is fine, but don't ask me for nothing. I'll just sit here and just like drink my Rain energy drink. Jocelyn, it's the middle of the day. What's up, Ethan? Interesting. I just like hearing you yap. Thanks, Tim. I try to yap as best as I can. I'm tapping. Everybody tap. We're almost at 150,000 taps. Yeah, be kinder or Jocelyn's gonna get rid of you. Also, like, what's going on? I'm sorry, I'm like, can't even fucking see, really. Are you married? No. Not married. If I was married, I'm not gonna lie, you'd think I'd be spending time with my wife during these lives. No relationship. I'm single. Don't piss Jocelyn off. She's my moderator. She'll kick you guys. I don't want anybody to get lost. Single, Pringle, and ready to mingle. By what age do you think you want to be married? By my early to mid 30s, I think I want to be married. My dad got married when he was like 33 or 34, and that sounds pretty good. God damn, that's late. Not really. I said by then. Not that it couldn't happen before, but just that it would be, like, I wouldn't want to, well, yeah. Because if I get married, I kind of want to get married once. For real. I don't think people plan that. Gonna have kids when you're 50. Well, yeah, you're gonna have kids when you're 50. But I mean, you get kind of busy with having the kids at that point. I don't know. I definitely, yeah, I don't know. If you're a guy, I wouldn't get married until your 30s, probably. User, oh my gosh. Yeah, there's still a lot of time. 20s, 30s, you're good. You look like Han from Stray Kids. Han from Stray Kids, huh? Oh my goodness. Jocelyn's not even in her 20s, it's crazy. Oh, K-pop boy band. What? Do I look like an Asian guy? Oh, okay. Good night. Good night from US. Anything over 18 is old as fuck. Jasmine, what are you on? Jasmine's like, oh my gosh. Heck yeah, Sarah. Jasmine's so funny for that. Jocelyn's about to be too old, guys. She's about to be, wait, no. No, never mind. Wait, no, yeah. Have you seen Watchmen? I've seen the movie Watchmen, but I haven't seen, like, the show. Why? Welcome, 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 welcome. Jasmine, how old are you again? Yeah, facts, Sarah. We all gotta sign up for Life Alert at that point. Jasmine's calling us all unk and stuff. I'm 74. Hello, do you speak Portuguese? No, I don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak any other language. I only speak money and English. Ooh, good question. What's the youngest you date? You know, my parents have a 10-year gap. My dad's 10 years older than my mom. I think that kind of works for, like, marriage, probably. But, like, I'm also not looking to get married. Anything over 18 is wild. Yeah, it's not even old. It's old as fuck, which is crazy. Yeah, enjoy the last bit of youth, Sarah. Or, I mean, Jocelyn. That's so funny. You guys are so funny. Ah. 4 years older than my husband? Heck yeah. Cougar as hell. I'm a false homie. It's Cougar City in here. Yeah, Jocelyn, you're one to talk. You're old as fuck. That's so funny. You guys are such goofballs. I'm Cole's grandmother, unfortunately, actually. Don't you have work? I have work in like 10 minutes, but thanks for keeping me on track, Chloe. Yeah, I have an hour break, so. But I should probably be a little more responsive on getting back on time, so I'm gonna leave at 12:55, probably. Thanks for the follow, Hannah. Gosh, my like battery or I can't see the screen. I don't know what the deal is. I'm leaving work in 15. Hannah's like, I have 15 minutes. Do something for me. Actually, I like dating younger, I think, probably. I don't know, there's this gap of woman that like I'm not a fan of as the modern American woman. There's like a 5-year gap where just like they're terrible. I don't know. Like girls my age, I cannot stand them. Not gonna lie. If they're like a little bit older than me, they're usually pretty chill. If they're younger than me, they're pretty chill. But girls my age, they're just like fucking crazy and like super woke. I don't know. I do not like any from my age cohort. Like I could not stand to date a girl my age. I'm 28. Yeah, late 20s. They're just like, I don't know what it is. But it's just like, it's not like this age specifically, because I feel like they were like this before. It's just like how, it's just, I don't know, I feel like girls that are younger than that, like 21 and a little bit younger, maybe 22 and younger, they're like more kind of funny. And like, again, everyone kind of grew up and they're like, oh, it's kind of fucked. Like, it's all kind of ironic and like, there's like stuff kind of going on. But there's this kind of like helpless, like, I don't know what it is. It's just fucking annoying. I feel like I can't joke. It's like girls, the younger generation, like you can kind of like say shit's retarded too. And girls like my age, they'll just be like, I don't know, so upset about it. And then like girls that are in their mid 30s are just like, yeah, shit's retarded. And it's like, I hate how that's a theory, but like, I don't know. That's like a good general, like, whatever, no. Not that I'm like walking around just being politically incorrect all the time, but it's like, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells with girls my age. I don't know. I can kind of tell. They're just like, I don't know. There's just like a meanness of like this like 5-year age range. It's like the younger ones, super chill. Older ones are like more fun. Yeah, they're all hella serious for sure. I don't know what it is. I actually don't. I've like been trying to figure it out, but I cannot stand them. All like my friends' girlfriends are just like not fun to be around. like I'm not gonna lie to you, not a fun time. Like I've left entire friend groups because like the chicks are just batshit fucking crazy. Career oriented, yeah, but they're not even in interesting careers. It's not like they're even like doctors or whatever. It's like they just like post stuff on their Instagram story. Sorry. Bro, you're saying that in live. Sorry, my bad. Whatever. Time to see what people's Instagram stories say. I don't know. Like, can't we just be stupid all the time? Hey, don't dog on nurses. You can be a nurse. It's just like this, well, it's just like, fuck, I'm forgetting the term. Righteous. It's just like this righteousness. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's what everybody kind of knows about a little bit, but it's like this kind of woke righteousness that, like, again. But like, I swear to God, like 19-year-old girls, 20-year-old girls that like grew up kind of with social media, like operating in the background and stuff, like a lot more. They're a little weirder, but they're a little more fun, and they're like, I don't know. They're not just so fucking mad. Like, why are you all so mad? That's what really upsets me. I'm just like, the girls, they're just like mad. And they're like mad at me. I'm like, what did I do? What are you mad at me for? So whatever, that's fine. There are men out there like that too, though. Yeah, well, I don't like hanging out with them either. Trust me. I am one, so, oh my God, thanks for permission. I don't know what you guys are saying. It just sounds like you hang out. Hey, don't, I'm not dogging nurses right now. Okay, I think I'm up at everybody. Bro, just date guys. It's gotten to the point where I'm just like, maybe I should just like date a dude at this point, but no, I'm joking. I just think I need to date someone like a little younger. My ex-girlfriend is like 22 now or something like that, 21, 22. So she was like 6 years younger than me. And she was she was super nice. And like super not like kind of woke and shit. I don't know. Yeah, just do younger. I think I was talking to my coworker about that. His wife's a decade younger than him. And he's just kind of like, yeah, it kind of works out well. Or like older, that's fine. But again, it's just like, oh, right in my age range. I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot stand these bitches, dude. I cannot stand them. But not you ladies. Definitely you guys are great. But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the girls my age at all. Can't stand them. Date younger because they work? No, because they're just like, you can still be like woke and think all sorts of fun stuff, but just don't be so like annoying about it all the time. Literally all the time. So, living in the wrong country. Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Well, that's just like these American women, dude. I'm telling you. You go to other countries and they're just like not fucking crazy as hell. Oh, okay. I got flagged for hate speech and hateful behaviors. So thanks whoever was reporting me. That definitely triggered someone. Should I date a Georgian woman? Okay, Armando Fuentes, dating user control. Oh my gosh. It's less so about control and more so just like, I want to be happy. It's probably the AI. Yeah, probably. I'm joking. You ladies aren't the problem at all. At this point in my life, if you haven't left yet, you're probably like not super pissed off about it, but I'm just being so for real. Like, you guys can like dog men for stuff too. Like, I definitely think that like there's a ton of toxic masculinity stuff that's so annoying. Like, I think that the whole like looks maxing thing is just like bonkers as hell. I think for a straight man, if you're doing like looks maxing stuff, there's no like release. You know what I mean? At least in like, yeah, I don't know. I watched a video about it and it's just like, it's only going to become like more violent. Like, there's nothing you can do about just like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just like a weird like thing that people be doing. Like, honestly, it's hot when men cry. Okay. Jasmine's kind of freaked out. Jasmine's gotten a lot more interesting this live for sure. Yeah, it's funny to like mog like ironically and stuff like that, but I'm just like, I don't know. And you know, looks maxing, it's not that it's not entirely like, you know, without like reason and stuff like that. It's just the people are just like so just like, I don't know, full of themselves sort of deal about it. I'm just like, Jesus. I don't know. I think we're definitely the melting. Our culture, the American culture, is just like wild. Lana's like, "Are you employed?" Yeah, I am employed. I need to go back on my back to work in like a couple minutes. So, yeah, next time we can roast men. So if anyone's got the stuff to say about men in their age cohort, let me know. We can get into that. I haven't watched Heated Rivalry, and isn't that the hockey show? Hey, shout out you guys. We got to 10K likes. Way past that. That's sick. Yes, that's hockey and only hockey. All right, Tim. All right. Oh my gosh, Jace. Time goal. You're right. It is probably time to go. I'm not gonna watch that. Wear tighter pants. Hey man, which way do you swing? All right, you guys are wildin'. You guys are wildin'. Nah, you got 5 minutes. No, I really don't though. I have like 1 minute. I'll give you guys 1 minute. But I really should be like clocking back in because I don't think I'm getting paid breaks. So every time I go over, I'm just like not getting paid, which like, you know, matters by $1 or $2. But do you go live later? I do go live later. Sorry guys, I've been just dropping the ball recently and going live later because I've just like been feeling kind of depressed on the evening. But I'll go live tonight. And like maybe I'll run some battles or whatever. Been finding it hard to stay motivated. Yeah, I'm pretty much fully recovered at this point. Ella, yeah, I gotta go though. Yeah, if anyone wants the Discord, because I do be in the Discord, we do be throwing wild stuff in the Discord sometimes. DM Jocelyn, she's my moderator. She'll hook you guys up, but I'm sorry, Ella. You know what it's be though. You know what it be. Like, this is the time I need to go. But thanks for all the talks today. We had some fun ones. And I'll be on like 10 or so, 9 Central. Yeah, just Ella's like send it in the chat. Send it in the chat or in the Discord or something, Ella. That can go in the art category or something. I don't know. All right, peace out.